A lot of people on YouTube will tell you that you need to start exercising when you quit smoking or vaping. You might be surprised to know that I think all of them are missing the bigger picture. I'm John from Always Be Quitting, and after coaching so many clients, I've discovered something surprising. The secret for those who feel stuck is that exercise often creates the motivation to quit, rather than trying to force yourself before you're ready. This Get Unstuck video is specifically for those who have been thinking about quitting smoking or vaping for months or even years without making progress. If you're already motivated and you're ready to quit, don't delay. Please go for it. But if you're struggling to find that motivation, I'll show you how adding movement and exercise into your life can increase your desire to quit for good. About 2 months before she became my client, Jamie unknowingly started doing something that I recommend to every single person who smokes or vapes. Here's her story. Her boyfriend randomly invited her to start going to the gym with him. At first, she just walked on the treadmill while he lifted weights. She wasn't trying to quit smoking, she was just spending some time with him. But after about 2 months of regular gym visits, things change. Without really thinking about it, she said, or trying to do it, I started asking myself, how long in the day can I go without smoking? Going to the gym had naturally extended her smoke-free periods by 2 to 3 hours each day. She wasn't trying to quit. Her body was simply staying smoke-free for longer because she was engaged in a healthy activity. Even more powerful, she started thinking this: I would like to run or at least be able to walk faster on the treadmill. There's no way I can do it if I'm smoking every day. What is happening is her brain had created the connection on its own. Smoking was getting in the way of what she wanted to accomplish. And again, she wasn't even sure that she wanted to quit smoking at this point. This is what I call the exercise effect, when your body starts rejecting cigarettes or vapes because they interfere with something you're beginning to value more: exercise. In this video, we're going to use that to our advantage. If you've watched any of my Get Unstuck videos, you know that I want you to know what your motivation level is right now. It's the foundation of you moving forward in this. And to help you understand it, I've created a How Ready Are You to Quit quiz. This quick assessment will show you exactly where you stand right now. So take a moment, jump down into the description and click on that link. You can come back and complete this Get Unstuck video after you're done. Now, let's talk about why the exercise effects work so powerfully and exactly what you need to do. The reason so many people struggle to quit vaping or smoking is because they try to force themselves to quit before they truly want to. And I want to be clear, sometimes that works. Often that works. But for most people, motivation just doesn't appear. It develops gradually through experiences that shift your perspective. Here's what happened with Jamie. When she started going to the gym, she wasn't consciously trying to reduce her smoking. Over time, her brain slowly, day after day, started making the changes that are necessary for success. How can you do what Jamie did? What I want you to do is add regular exercise to your life before you try to quit. Here are 3 specific things that make this approach work. First, exercise provides a positive replacement for smoking time. When Jamie started exercising, something unexpected happened. She found an activity that gave her many of the benefits she sought from cigarettes. Exercise provides stress relief, a mental break, and even social connections with others. Many clients discover that physical activity gives them a healthy way to punctuate their day. It takes up time and emotional space that was once occupied by smoking or vaping. Second, exercise creates a powerful identity conflict. Regular exercise gradually shifts how you see yourself. you begin identifying as someone who values physical performance, which conflicts with you being a smoker. You might find yourself thinking, why am I undoing my workout with a cigarette or a vape? Or smoking is holding back my progress. What makes this powerful is that you generate these thoughts internally. And this self generated motivation feels like moving towards something positive rather than giving up something negative, which is really important in the quitting process. Third, exercise reveals your body's natural potential. As you become more active, your body starts showing what it can do when it's freed from the limitations of smoking and vaping. My clients are often amazed by the improvements and things like just being able to say, they'll say, man, I can walk in 7 minutes what used to take me 10 minutes and I'm not huffing afterwards. Simple things like climbing the stairs without getting winded or recovering more quickly after exercising become powerful evidence that your body wants to perform better. Real improvements provide concrete motivation for you that comes from your own experience rather than someone else telling you should quit smoking or vaping. The key to success with the exercise effect is to establish a consistent routine. Here's what I find works best. Start with just 3 to 4 sessions per week of any activity that you enjoy. You don't have to love it. I mean, I run, but I don't love running. But you do have to find it acceptable, which I find running acceptable. And if you love your activity, great. If you want to choose a different type of activity to do on various days, that's cool too. Don't worry about intensity. Too many people get hung up on intensity when they start exercising. Consistency matters more. Walking on a treadmill while reading a book like Jamie did is perfect. Anything that gets your heart pumping is perfect. Now that you understand the exercise effect, I want you to consider something important. The beauty of this approach is its simplicity. You don't need to commit to quitting smoking or vaping right now. Just start exercising and see what happens naturally. Some things I want you to ask yourself right now are the following. What physical activity might you enjoy doing, even if it's at a beginner exercise? What can you commit to for this month? And how can you stay committed to it? Here's a convenient way to measure your progress. Take the How Ready Are You to Quit quiz today and establish your baseline motivation score. Then do the exercise effect 3 to 4 times per week for 30 days. Then take the quiz again after 30 days and see if your motivation score has changed. The worst thing that can happen is you get a bit healthier from doing this. But what's more likely, based on what I've seen with hundreds of clients just like Jamie, is that exercise will naturally start shifting your relationship with smoking or vaping towards the negative. The exercise effect is about making quitting easier when you're ready, not forcing yourself to quit before you want to. Remember, this approach isn't about quick bursts of exercise to fight cravings during a quitting attempt. Although when you're in the middle of a quitting attempt, I recommend that 100%. This approach is about establishing a consistent exercise routine weeks or months before you even decide to quit. And if you keep doing it, that motivation to quit will develop naturally as your body and brain begin to value physical performance. Check out the next video in my Get Unstuck series, which builds perfectly on what we've talked about today. Double down on a couple of these Get Unstuck hacks in this series, and you're pretty likely to make a quitting attempt.